the first carry for Austin Eckler. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon. 3rd and long, it's Taylor. Flushed out right. To eat this one as down he goes. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. Here we go on 4th down with Taylor. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. All right, there's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscores. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind him, and he listened to it.
Wide, get wide, over, 26, under.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Good. Check 4, ready. General West. Check hot route. Hot. Sammy. Ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. We got double up. Blue draw quarters. Kill. Check 24.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Hey, wahoo!
The mic, watch 49. You can't block me. You can't block me.
49 the mic.
Breeze now on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward, since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards, good for his Saints 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Kamara. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Kill. 80 weapons. Kill. Twitch. Pick the edge. Come. Watch twitch.
Now Kamara. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. We're scoreless after one. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
And you kill. It's just me. 6-6. Pull it high. Bang, 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 bang. Hey, check 20. Check. Check. Crunch.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They come out here in the eye.
Kill.
Alert three. Watch out. Kill.
20 seconds.
They'll run with a fullback, Zach Long. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Will Lutz on for the point after. Good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
They go play action now. Taylor gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
And the Chargers first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running on first down, Eckler. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
A give, Eckler running to the right. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play.
Leaked, big play. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Watch the backfield. Whip. Watch the whip.
Now they'll throw with Taylor. Buying time to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Taylor now off the bootleg. On the move to his left. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Going on the ground with Eckler. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Eli Apple up from his corner spot to make the play. On 2nd and 7, Taylor throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And this is complete. It's Allen. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, Taylor, and he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now it's Taylor. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kiko Alonso. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
12. He's checking. Crack. Kill. Back. Take four. Undercrunch.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Check your hot read. 25. Check 25. Alert 3.
Easy, opposite.
Hey, switch gears.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3-and-out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation, pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit, too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
Ready. 95-56. We go 21.
That's track.
Kill.
49, guys. Mike, 49. No chance.
Recon, 132 fighter. 20 seconds.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
5-9. 61, matchbox lights.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Check. Hey, kill.
Greystone, travel.
Kill.
Running with Kamara, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 9.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And Lutz's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Break it down.
Watch out.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
2nd and 12. At the 27-yard line.
49's the mark. You're trapped.
You kill. Sammy.
Mark 49.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Double dog. That's the way. Switch. You gonna take. You got to take.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Rabbit.
Kill.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
3 yards on the pick. Now, it's Eckler again. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. Here is Eckler, and he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. on 2nd and 9. Taylor, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
4th down. Here's Taylor. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Taylor. He'll get this to Eckler. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Here's Taylor to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a 1st down. Throwing now, Taylor on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Eckler. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. Once more, here's Eckler. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a nice pickup there. It gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll run here with Eckler. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Back now here live in New Orleans. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They'll try the sneak with Taylor, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Tyrod Taylor taking it in. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. This time Taylor will throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
They got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Getting set for their offense. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. Call it no gain on the dump off, and it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
It's 3rd and
You kill! Bravo!
Lights 49!
Here we go!
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Fielded at the 20. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
36. Spine. No. Lucky.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Taylor. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, L.A. Keenan Allen, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Here we go.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. That first down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7. To throw is Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Kill. 0-2.
Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's to his running back, complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Taylor, now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now Taylor. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. A hat tip to P.J. Williams there defensively, making sure that one didn't find its target. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on 2nd down. Breeze. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
49's a must. Hey, dude.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Taylor going to nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Taylor. Going deep here for Allen. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered, and he was able to get a hand in and knock it away.
The offense staying out there. They're at 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll run for it with Eckler. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. On 1st down, it's Taylor. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This to make it a 3-score game late. Badgley's kick is good. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I'll bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.